Hello guys, my name is Philip, and today I want to talk about virtual reality porn. Now I got this idea about this video about 2.5 months ago when one of my colleagues, a waitress, actually brought up this sort of article or something about virtual reality porn, and like, this is the new generation of pornography, guys. And it didn't really cover any sort of opinions about it or anything like that. It was really just a sort of I guess non-biased article about what virtual reality porn is, and this is the new generation of pornography, blah blah blah. And she, she's this kind of promiscuous girl that's just really like sex positive and all that. She talked about this as if it was some sort of awesome thing. And already back then, I was already like 5 months into NoFap, so I just said what I thought about this, and I said that I thought it was a bit dangerous. I thought it was a bit scary, honestly. Like, I don't usually get scared, but virtual reality porn just scares me a little bit, to be completely honest. And so I just said that, like, this is dangerous to losers. I mean, men who are already going down that negative spiral of hardcore pornography. This is very, very tempting to them, and it's going to destroy them even more. And I don't like that. I don't really like that. I want all of my fellow men to be proud boys. I want us all to just to not be losers, right? And so I am concerned on behalf of young men when it comes to virtual reality porn. And I said this already back then. Now, yesterday I saw another article about virtual reality porn that was biased in the direction that it was negative to virtual reality porn, which is exactly what I was thinking. I mean, the guy who... It was almost like the guy who wrote that article just read my mind, because it's what I've been thinking about virtual reality porn ever since I saw that article that this waitress brought up 2.5 months ago. And the title of the article said, "I've tried virtual reality porn, we're fucked." And it was basically him saying that, okay, real life women just can't compete with this. Men are just not going to be motivated to go out and meet women after this. This is too good, and that's fucking dangerous. I mean, pornography that is this good is downright dangerous. That's basically what he said. That was not exactly his words, but that's what he said, And that's exactly what I've been thinking too. I mean, I've never tried virtual reality porn in my life, and neither will I do either. I'm not gonna try that. So, but I've been thinking the same thing. I mean, this is a very negative development. Men are already turning into losers. We're constantly told that our masculinity is toxic. And at the same time, we are overstimulating ourselves with hardcore pornography that is making us even more miserable. So when we go to the public schools, we are told by teachers and female students and all of these people who have been brainwashed into this new paradigm of making men into losers. We are constantly told that, okay, if you're hyperactive, you need medication because you have ADHD, right? If you say something, if you say something that might be offending, you have toxic masculinity, and you should be really deeply ashamed that you might have hurt some feelings. And we're constantly suppressing men. And when men are on their own, they are further suppressing their own masculinity by watching pornography and draining themselves from their precious sexual energy that is masculinity. Think about what masculinity has done. Yes, it has started wars. Yes, it has done a lot of bad things. It has led to a lot of destruction. but it has also invented pretty much every single invention in the entire world. Yes, there are inventions by women too. Just think about the potential, the positive potential of masculinity. Imagine if all men in the entire world could channel their masculine energy in a positive direction. There would be no wars, and we would basically have flying cars by now. So I'm talking about the potential of masculinity here. And how we get there, how we get to these flying cars and all that stuff, is not by suppressing masculinity, but rather trying to make men channel their masculinity in a positive way. Now, what this sort of mainstream culture is doing to men now is it's convincing us that, you know, porn is awesome, virtual reality porn is awesome, because everyone's talking about this, everyone's talking about their favorite porn actresses, you know, all that. That is all the hype these days, right? And nobody even wanna bat an eye on the potential harms of pornography, because that's just boring. That's, you know, facts and statistics, that's boring. We all want to talk about how awesome pornography is. And now women are sort of joining this bandwagon too, because they want to be, you know, they want to talk with the guys in a guy-like way, you know, they want to, you know, yeah, I also watch porn, yeah, porn is cool, porn is awesome, yeah, whoa, look at me, I'm watching porn, hey, I'm really sex positive, guys. And we're sort of just eating each other up. And it has come to the point now, virtual reality porn, it's here, guys, and it's happened. Will the downward spiral go even further down? Yes, it will. I mean, I saw this GIF of this Japanese guy who was laying on his back. He had virtual reality glasses on. He had both his hands on fake tits that were like vibrating, and on his cock was this sort of automatic cock stroker. That is the very bottom of this downward spiral, and we are heading there. And as we see in this GIF, it's already happening in Japan. So yeah, no, I'm fucking terrified of this, to be completely honest. And but here's the thing, okay. And I don't really need to talk about the negatives about this anymore, I think, because I think you all get the point, okay? It's bad, right? Virtual reality porn is bad. And I think you all agree, because you're all probably already on NoFap as you're watching this. There's a glimmer of hope here, and that is the potential backlash for this. I talked about this in the sort of domino effect regarding NoFap video. The elephant in the room exists, and there is only a matter of time before everyone sees it. And this is happening in politics already, as we see 6%, only 6% of Americans trust the mainstream media now. Because the elephant in the room was always there, saying, hey, mainstream media is retarded, don't look at it. Now people are waking up to it. That is, you know, that is an example that is way off track, but I think the same thing is gonna happen to porn. But the reason why I'm concerned is because I think we're going pretty far down the downward spiral before it actually goes the other way. I think we're gonna go really fucking close to this Japanese guy laying on his back with a automatic cockstroker in his cock. We're gonna get really fucking close to that before the backlash happens. And that's why I'm concerned, because I don't want that to happen. I want this positive backlash to be in my lifetime, but I sort of doubt it's gonna happen. I think we're gonna go pretty far down into this retarded sort of porn is awesome mentality before something good happens. But that is my thought on virtual reality porn, it scares the shit out of me. But in the long run, and unfortunately very long run, I think we're gonna go in the right direction. But the thing that scares me is it might not happen in my lifetime. And I want it to happen in my lifetime. I want me to experience it. I want me and myself to actually be part of this movement that is acknowledging how harmful pornography is, and especially virtual reality pornography, because that is that is fucked up. Like that is bad. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.